Headphones with Wondersound Music. I'm here with Danny Ellis. He is our main vocal teacher here. And how long have you been here, Danny?
Just over 3 years.
Wonderful. You've done a wonderful job here, I must say. And when you came in, you had been gifted a few students from our previous instructor who actually worked with AOK. But you've really built that up. You've added more days. You've added, probably 4 times as many students as what you started with, and now there's a waiting list. And so I just can't, say enough about how well you've done. Just if you could just share with everybody out there a little bit about your philosophy when it comes to teaching vocals, teaching theory, what have you.
Sure. Well, I always tell my students and their parents that the most important thing for me is healthy singing. I want to make sure that my students can sing their entire lives without having health problems. And you see a lot of the singers in the industry end up having vocal health issues, and these are things that I believe can be avoided with proper technique.
Okay. And you don't have to get into a whole thing, but just a couple of thoughts on that. What are a couple techniques that you push for that would consider safe singing,
Sure. Well, I think one of the biggest keys is in proper breathing. Mm-hmm. I feel that a lot of the singers out there that are using pop techniques are using too much air, and they push too much, and it creates too much pressure on their vocal cords.
Very good answer. Now, we were talking before we rolled cameras about your history in working with music, and you said that your parents had gotten you interested at a very young age, singing at church and such. But what really made you want to make this a profession? Because I know that you teach at a college. I know that you teach elsewhere also. You are constantly teaching, and music is obviously what is the biggest part of your professional career. What pushed you to do that?
Well, I come from a family of teachers. My mom was an elementary school teacher for 35 years, and so it's kind of in the blood. My first degree was in science, and I then spent some time teaching high school science for a while. I had reached a point in my life where I wasn't sure exactly where I wanted to go next, mm-hmm. and I got involved in a local community theater, first on stage, and then they found out that I had some musical abilities. I had done music my whole life, and so they asked if I would music direct a couple of the shows, and I did that for a couple of them, found out that I was good at it, and that made me decide to go back into school for music, and my passion is definitely teaching. I enjoy performing myself. I keep a pretty busy teaching schedule, so I don't have a whole lot of time for it. But my passion is teaching and helping students achieve their best.
Since this is called Maestro Memoirs, and you're the maestro, you're bringing in your student today. Can you tell us just a couple brief words about your student, what she's going to be playing for us today?
Sure. Catherine's been a student of mine for just over 3 years now, and she's going to be singing a song from a musical called Amazing Grace. Hello.
Hi.
Can you give us your name and age and how long you've been singing?
I'm Catherine. I'm 15 years old, and I've been singing for 10 years.
Great. Catherine, can you tell me what in your life inspired you to want to perform and take singing lessons? What event or artist or song?
My mom has been singing my whole life, and so I've just kind of got influence from her. And I'm in a singing and dancing group called A Company of Kids, so I'm always on stage performing, and I just enjoy doing it.
Great. And what do you like singing?
I like singing musical songs from musicals and pop songs.
All right. And what are you going to sing for us today?
I will be singing a song called Tell Me Why from the musical Amazing Grace. God, please say I'm dreaming. Tell me it's not real. I must awake, I must escape this emptiness I feel. could somehow end this way, that this world would tear us apart. And all these things I do, all these foolish prayers I've prayed, couldn't change his unwilling heart. But how could you have let me love him? Why, God, you let this fire in my soul for him? Why only to deny the chance to share a life? Tell me why. Tell me. Yet another dark horizon, another great unknown, and I am left to find the answers here on my own. But will I ever gaze into someone else's eyes and feel what I felt with him? And when this world moves on, all the tears have dried, will it heal this emptiness within? And will I ever know the reason why, God, you let this fire in my soul for him? Why only to deny the chance to share a life? Tell me why. Tell me why. God, please tell me why.
For joining us again at Maestro Memoirs. Hope you enjoyed the show. And what I really hope is that maybe that performance inspired you or somebody in your family to want to make music a much bigger part of their life. Thank you for joining us here at Wondersound Music, and have a wonderful day.